Welcome to our channel, where we explore the legends who shaped the world of martial arts. Today, we take a deep dive into the lives and legacy of two monumental figures, Grandmaster Hwang Kee, the founder of Mu Duk Kwan, and Grandmaster Jae Chul Shin, the visionary behind the Wales Tang Soo Do Association. From humble beginnings in Korea to influencing thousands across the globe, these two masters not only preserved traditional martial arts, they redefined them for future generations. Their dedication, discipline, and innovation transformed Tang Soo Do into a global art that continues to inspire people to this day. So join us as we honor the journey, teachings, and impact of Grandmaster Hwang Kee and Grandmaster Jae Chul Shin, true pioneers in martial arts history. The Mu Duk Kwan, founded in 1945 by Kwan Jang Nim Huang Ki, is one of Korea's original martial arts schools. The founder's early inspiration came at the age of 7 when he witnessed a skilled martial artist defeat multiple opponents. Though initially denied formal training due to his age, Huang Ki began self-training by observing others. His formal education in martial arts began in Manchuria with Master Yang, and he continued developing his knowledge by studying philosophy and martial arts literature, particularly Okinawan karate, during his work in the railway system. Following the end of World War II, Huang Ki created Mu Duk Kwan, initially naming his style Wales Tang Soo Do. Struggling to gain recognition, he later integrated Tang Soo Do into his system to appeal to the public. By 1950, he had established the Dan Bond system and awarded the first Dan rankings. Despite challenges posed by the Korean War, Mu Duk Kwan persevered and grew stronger. In 1957, a significant turning point occurred when Huang Ki discovered the ancient martial arts manual Mu Duk Kwan, which reignited his interest in traditional Korean martial arts and led to the development of Su Bak Do. By 1960, the Korean Su Bak Do Association was officially registered, and the Mu Duk Kwan gained national and international recognition. This era marked significant progress in Huang Ki's mission to promote harmony and personal development through martial arts. Newsletters published during this time show the organization's structure and momentum, just before a political coup in Korea disrupted the martial arts landscape. Political difficulties in the 1960s, particularly the failed attempt to unify Mu Duk Kwan with Taekwondo, caused setbacks for the organization. Despite government recognition, Mu Duk Kwan practitioners faced travel restrictions, employment limitations, and exclusion from international events. Huang Ki resisted these pressures and eventually won a Supreme Court case in 1966 that secured the organization's legal standing. Nonetheless, political resistance persisted until the late 1970s. Remarkably, Mu Duk Kwan continued to expand internationally, establishing branches across Europe, the Americas, and Asia. In 1982, Huang Ki formally introduced Su Bak Do at an international championship, showcasing the Hwa Sun Hyung. Until his death in 2002, he remained deeply involved in teaching and expanding his art. He prepared carefully for the future of the organization by setting clear goals and establishing a succession plan. His son, Kwan Jang Nim H.C. Hwang, now leads the global community of over 200,000 practitioners, carrying forward his father's vision and preserving the legacy of Mu Duk Kwan and Su Bak Do. Grandmaster Hwang Kee, 1914 to 2002, was one of the most influential figures in Korean martial arts history. He founded the Mu Duk Kwan School and the Tang Soo Do Mu Duk Kwan style. After Korea's liberation from Japanese occupation, Hwang Kee was among the first to open a purely Korean martial arts Kwan. He eventually lost ties with notable students like Chuck Norris, who went on to create his own American Tang Soo Do, and Pat Johnson, who formed the International Tang Soo Do Congress. Hwang's famous quote, "Where there is preparation, there is no fear," reflects the discipline he instilled in his teachings. He studied martial arts in Korea and China, absorbing knowledge that he later integrated into his own martial system. Born in Jangdan, Gyeonggi Province, Korea, during Japanese rule, Huang Ki was one of the few young men of his time to complete high school. He began studying Taekyon in school and later, while working for the Manchurian Railroad, claimed to have trained under Chinese master Yang Kuk-jin, though this has been disputed by other martial artists. Huang insisted Yang was his true teacher, and some of the techniques he taught later, such as the Tae Guk Kwan Hyung, resemble Yang-style Tai Chi Chuan. Upon returning to Korea in 1937, Japanese restrictions made formal martial arts training difficult, so he turned to self-study by reading about Okinawan karate. In the late 1930s, Hwang Kee had mastered native Korean martial arts like Su Bak and Taekyon, despite Japanese prohibitions. Targeted by Japanese secret police, he fled to Manchuria and eventually crossed into China. There, he studied under Master Yang, who taught him the northern style of Yang Kung Fu, Ijie Ryu. This style emphasized passive strength and close-quarters effectiveness. After World War II, Hwang returned to Korea with his newly gained martial knowledge and a vision to develop his own martial art. In 1945, he opened his first school, originally called Su Do Mu Duk Kwan. Due to limited recognition, he later renamed it Tang Soo Do Mu Duk Kwan. In 1957, Hwang studied the historic Korean martial arts manual My Dabo Tongji, which inspired him to rename his art Su Bak Do. By 1960, Mu Duk Kwan had become Korea's largest martial arts organization, with a majority of practitioners studying under its system. Huang Kee's martial art was also guided by strong philosophical principles rooted in Taoism and Confucianism. He believed no person could ever achieve perfection, which is symbolized in the use of the midnight blue belt instead of the traditional black belt, blue representing limitless growth and potential. This philosophy became a cornerstone of Su Bak Do, distinguishing it from other martial arts. In 1995, during the 50th anniversary of Mu Duk Kwan, Hwang officially renamed his art from Tang Soo Do Mu Duk Kwan to Su Bak Do Mu Duk Kwan, preserving his legacy as a lifelong learner and teacher. Ongoing development. Huang Ki continued to develop and refine Tang Soo Do over the years, incorporating elements of Korean culture and maintaining a strong emphasis on martial philosophy. Contribution to the unification of Taekwondo. In the 1950s, when the South Korean government sought to unify the different martial arts schools under the name Taekwondo, Huang Ki and his Mu Duk Kwan retained the practice of Tang Soo Do, preserving its unique characteristics. Legacy. The Mu Duk Kwan, founded by Huang Ki, is recognized as one of the primary lineages of Tang Soo Do. His legacy is evident in the countless organizations and practitioners worldwide who continue to follow the principles and techniques he established. Master Huang Ki is remembered as an influential figure in the development of Tang Soo Do, leaving a lasting impact on Korean martial arts and contributing to their global spread. Global spread of Tang Soo Do. Over the decades, Tang Soo Do, as promoted by Huang Ki, gained popularity not only in South Korea but also internationally. Many practitioners around the world were influenced by Huang Ki's training system and philosophy. Educational legacy. Huang Ki also made significant contributions to martial arts theory and pedagogy. His writings and teachings addressed not only physical techniques but also the mental and philosophical aspects of Tang Soo Do. Government recognition. Huang Ki's contribution to martial arts was recognized by the South Korean government. Mu Duk Kwan and Tang Soo Do were integrated into the broader landscape of Korean martial arts, and the tradition continued to thrive under various federations and organizations. Death and the continuation of a legacy. Passing of Huang Ki. Huang Ki passed away on July 14, 2002, leaving behind a lasting legacy in the martial arts world. His tireless work in preserving and developing Tang Soo Do is revered by practitioners around the globe. Continuation of Mu Duk Kwan. After Huang Ki's death, his son, Jae Chul Hwang, took over leadership of Mu Duk Kwan, ensuring that his father's teachings and traditions would continue to be passed on to future generations. Organizations and federations. Mu Duk Kwan continues to exist as one of the main organizations in the Tang Soo Do world. In addition, other federations and associations, such as the World Tang Soo Do General Federation, Mu Duk Kwan, uphold the lineage and principles established by Huang Ki. Tributes and posthumous recognition. Regular tributes and special events are held in memory of Huang Ki to honor his lifelong contribution to Tang Soo Do. His name remains tied to the history of Korean martial arts and the continuing evolution of Tang Soo Do on a global scale. Jae Chul Shin. Grandmaster Jae Chul Shin, founder of the World Tang Soo Do Association, was a prominent martial artist of the 20th and 21st centuries. Born on December 20, 1936, in Seoul, Korea, he began his martial arts journey in 1947 at the age of 12. Inspired by an encounter with a mysterious monk. He joined the Seoul Mu Duk Kwan Central Gym and studied under Grandmaster Hwang Kee, the founder of the Korean Mu Duk Kwan system. By the time he earned his first degree black belt, he was already teaching as an assistant instructor at the Central Gym. While studying political science at Korea University, Grandmaster Shin continued teaching martial arts, sharing his knowledge at various institutions including the Seoul Central YMCA, colleges, police forces, and the military. In 1958, he was drafted into the South Korean Air Force and stationed at Osan Air Force Base, where he instructed both Korean and American servicemen. Among his students was Chuck Norris, who would later become one of the most well-known martial artists in the world. By 1968, after nearly 20 years of teaching martial arts in Korea, Grandmaster Shin completed his master's degree and moved to the United States with the sponsorship of Chuck Norris. He began graduate studies at Rutgers University and represented the Korean Su Bak Do Association while introducing Tang Soo Do to international students. He founded the U.S. Tang Soo Do Federation at his first American school in Burlington, New Jersey. In 1982, Grandmaster Shin officially established the World Tang Soo Do Association, where he served as its leader. Under his guidance, the association grew to over 150,000 members across 38 countries, including 8,000 black belts and 300 master instructors. His lifelong commitment to the martial art helped develop scientific and effective teaching methods, with expertise in areas such as self-defense, forms, weapons, breaking, healthcare, qigong, and meditation. He also authored several books on Tang Soo Do. In March 2010, Grandmaster Shin was approved for promotion to 9th degree black belt, and the honor was formally conferred in July 2010 at the World Tang Soo Do Association's annual championships. This promotion came after 27 years as an 8th degree black belt. Sadly, Grandmaster Shin passed away on July 9, 2012. His life's work was devoted to building one of the world's most respected and effective martial arts systems, leaving behind a global legacy of dedication, discipline, and excellence. Grandmaster Hwang Kee and Grandmaster Jae Chul Shin left behind more than just techniques and forms. They passed on a philosophy, a way of life rooted in respect, perseverance, and personal growth. Their teachings continue to echo through dojangs around the world, shaping the character of students from every background. If their stories inspired you, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with fellow martial artists. Together, let's keep their legacy alive, not just in training, but in the way we live each day.